Today's unfortunate story is about a Warren Harris Jr., better known as the French Quarter Stabber. He's an American serial killer who fatally stabbed 4 people, 3 of whom were gay men in New Orleans, French Quarter, from February to April in the year of 1977. Convicted for 3 of the murders, he was given 3 consecutive life terms without parole, which he served in Louisiana State Prison. Due to his young age at the time of his crimes, in the year of 2021, he was made eligible for parole, and in the year of 2024, he was officially paroled from prison. Little is known about Harris's upbringing. Born in New Orleans in the year of 1961, he was presumably raised by his mother and his maternal grandfather, who was well-respected Baptist minister in the city. From an early age, Harris started committing small-time crimes like purse snatching and thefts, and was incarcerated in the year of 1974 for auto theft. Despite his criminal record, he was not considered a violent individual, and after dropping out of the 8th grade, he moved in with a transsexual roommate in an apartment within the French Quarter. From the month of February 14 to April 7th in the year of 1977, a total of 5 men were stabbed to death in New Orleans French Quarter, all within a 20-block radius and near strip clubs or jazz parlors. Most of the victims shared many similarities. A majority of them were middle-aged gay men who frequented the homosexual establishments in the French Quarter. All 5 had been stabbed to death. 4 of them were found slain in their residences, and 3 had apparently died shortly after having sex. Due to the fact that most of the victims were known to be gay, this caused a panic within the New Orleans gay community, which feared that they were being targeted by a single killer. The victims were follows. Robert Gary, age 47. He was stabbed to death on Valentine's Day in his apartment. James McClure, age 32, stabbed to death at a vacant lot behind a gas station crossing Esplanade Avenue. Jack Savelle, age 38, stabbed to death at his apartment on 820 Escalade Avenue. Alden D. Delano, age 59, stabbed to death at his apartment. Ernest Pommier, age 77, stabbed 50 times at his ground floor apartment. On April 13th, Harris was arrested after attempting to rob and stab a French seaman, whereupon he was immediately lodged into the county jail. During interviews with detectives, he revealed that he had so-called revulsion towards homosexuals, and subsequently confessed to 4 of the murders that occurred within the last 2 months. Due to this, he was subsequently charged with the murders of Gary, Savelle, Delano, and Pommier. McClure's killing was determined to be unrelated to the crimes. In the aftermath of the arrest, Harris's mother and grandfather were called to accompany him to the interrogations. The grandparents stated their belief that while Harris might have participated in the crimes, they believed that somebody else was the actual killer. Not long after, Harris was charged with 4 counts of murder, and a motion to throw out his confessions was dismissed after it was determined that he had lied about interrogators threatening to kill him if he did not sign the typewritten confession. In an attempt to delay the trial and argue against a likely death sentence, his attorneys filed a motion challenging it at one hearing. The decision was eventually overturned, and Harris's trial began in October, the year of 1977. After less than a month, he was found guilty on 3 of the murder charges and sentenced to 3 consecutive life terms without the chance of pardon or parole. Harris was resentenced to life with parole in the year 2021. On April 17th, the year of 2024, the Louisiana Parole Board granted Harris parole. As per his parole conditions, he will remain under supervision for the rest of his life.